In this lecture, we are going to discuss first, buying for your business. And in this topic, I'm going to give you some details about equipment, raw materials, and the finished goods. The second topic is, in this lecture, is greening your business. And I'm going to talk about three main issues. One, your business and the natural resources. Two, increase efficiency and the profits. Three, how to classify the waste generated from your business. Buying for your business. If your business is manufacturer or service provider, you need to buy equipment and raw materials to make goods or services. If your business is retailer or wholesaler, you need to buy finished goods to resell. Equipment. Equipment is all the machines, tools, workshop fittings, vehicles that your business needs to make goods or supply your services. Now, to choose good equipment, you should consider the following. 1. Does the equipment work well? How often does it break down? 2. Is there another new kind of equipment that would be better? 3. Which equipment is the cheapest to run and the easiest to operate? 4. Do I need special training to use the equipment? Can I get it? Is it free? 5. How long will the equipment last? 6. Does the supplier give a written guarantee? 7. Will the supplier install the equipment and service it? 8. Are spare parts available locally? How quickly can I get them? How much do they cost? Also note that you should decide what is the best use of your business money. So, should your business buy new equipment or buy second-hand equipment or borrow or rent or lease equipment or pay another business that has the equipment to do the work for you? Also note that investment in renewable energy is very important topic. So there are three major reasons why you might want to invest in renewable energy, or simply equipment of renewable energy. These reasons are: first, your plant business is in a place where there is no electricity, or the national grid is very unreliable and the power outages will disturb your production and the business. Second, it's cheaper to produce energy using renewable forms. You will save on energy costs in the long run even if the equipment is more expensive. Here, note that renewable energy such as solar power or wind energy. The third reason is governments incentivize the investment in renewable energy. Subsidies are paid in the form of feed-in tariffs, either for the electricity generating equipment or for the investment. Also note that if you are considering buying renewable energy equipment, find out what equipment is needed, the capacity of the available equipment, the amount of electricity you will need, and the investment costs, taking the government subsidies into consideration. Raw materials. Raw materials are all the materials and parts that go into the products you make. Planning the raw material your business needs is important to ensure that the business has sufficient raw materials for production so that products are delivered timely to the customers. Also, you may need to stock raw materials to ensure they are available when you need them. But overstocking will waste your money, so you should keep the stock of raw materials as minimum as possible. Note that based on the sales estimation in your marketing plan, you can estimate the right amount of raw materials that your business needs. And you should buy the materials from reliable suppliers and make sure the quality is good, which will increase the acceptance of your products in the marketplace. Finished goods. When you buy finished goods, you should consider 1. Which types of goods do your customers want? 2. Do your customers want quality assured goods? 3. What are your customers' environmental concerns? Any health concerns? 4. What prices are your customers willing to pay? 5. How many each type of good can you expect to sell per week or per month? 6. Can you buy the goods directly from the manufacturer, or should you buy from a wholesaler? Also note that, similar to buying raw materials, you can estimate the amount of finished goods needed based on the sales estimation, so that you can keep stock of finished goods as minimum as possible. Also, some suppliers are willing to provide goods on credit to increase sales. Buying on credit is often expensive, as you might be required to pay interest fees on top of the base purchase price. However, it could help you to get through your startup phase if you don't have sufficient capital. Your business and natural resources. Businesses depend upon natural resources and use them in the production process in different ways, including: first, most businesses need materials in their production. These can be renewable ones, such as wood, or recycled ones, such as from plastic waste, or non-renewable ones, such as cement, non-recycled iron, and wood from deforestation activities. Second, most businesses need electricity or heat energy in their business. Energy can come from renewable sources such as from wind, sun, water flow, sustainable wood, or from non-renewable sources such as diesel and fuel. Third, most businesses need water. Water can come from sustainable sources such as from rainwater harvesting or unsustainable sources such as excessive groundwater pumping. Most businesses also produce solid and water waste, which the natural environment needs to absorb. Note that all businesses are located in and surrounded by natural environment. This natural environment can be clean and healthy or very polluted and dirty. A healthy natural environment is an advantage to your business, of course. Notably, when you work in tourism, the beauty of the place will attract tourists and make them stay longer. Also, overuse of natural resources and excessive pollution leads to their depletion and affects the viability of businesses depending on them. Businesses also rely on the health of their workers and owners, which is threatened by the degradation and pollution of the environment. Increase efficiency and the profits. A common strategy for increasing efficiency and enhance profits is the 3 R's approach, which are reduce, reuse, and recycle. Reducing unnecessary consumption and therefore waste is the most important step. It can be done if we change our consumption behavior by buying more durable products, keeping them longer and not turning them in for each new innovative product in the marketplace. Reusing things is another way to diminish the amount of waste we produce. Old objects can be used in new ways. Using old objects to create new objects is reuse. Recycling. Recycling is the third priority in the 3 R's efficiency strategy. It can be done when reduction and reuse are not possible. Recycling can provide new raw materials from waste materials. Therefore, recycling prevents waste disposal and the need to extract more raw materials from the natural environment to create more new products. It establishes a cyclical production process. Disposal is the last resort. It's chosen after all the other waste management options have been exhausted. Also, disposal involves the dumping and incineration of waste. Therefore, the waste should undergo pre-treatment before being ultimately disposed in order to decrease the quantity of waste or its toxicity. Classifying the waste. When we produce waste, most people don't separate organic waste from inorganic waste, but dispose all the waste together. To categorize and then sort the waste is essential. Note that organic waste is biological, and this waste is also called wet waste. Inorganic waste is that which doesn't come from nature, but is produced by mankind. Some examples of typical inorganic waste are metals, glass, and plastic. Also, this waste contains many materials that can be recycled. Also, this waste is also called dry waste.